Are you dealing with shoulder pain or worried about injuring your rotator cuff? Whether you're an athlete, weekend warrior, or just trying to stay active, protecting your shoulders is key to avoiding long-term problems. Stick around. I'm going to break down exactly how to prevent rotator cuff injuries and keep your shoulders strong and pain-free. Hello, this is Dr. Siddharth Damber from Chicago Arthritis and Regenerative Medicine. I specialize in non-surgical treatments for musculoskeletal conditions, rheumatology, regenerative medicine, and metabolic health. My goal is to help you live pain-free and optimize your health with cutting-edge treatments. The rotator cuff is one of the most commonly injured areas in the shoulder, especially for athletes and active adults. It plays a key and crucial role in stabilizing and moving your shoulder joint. Unfortunately, rotator cuff injuries can lead to pain, weakness, and even long-term mobility issues. But the good news, most of these injuries can be prevented with the right approach. Today, I'm going to share the following: why the rotator cuff is so important, common causes of injuries, the best exercises and habits to keep your shoulders strong, and when to seek medical care if you're experiencing pain. So let's dive in. The rotator cuff is a group of 4 muscles and tendons that surround the shoulder joint. Its main job is to keep your arm securely in the socket while allowing smooth movement. Why is it so vulnerable to injury? Repetitive movements in sports like baseball, tennis, swimming, and weightlifting put stress on these muscles. Aging and wear and tear over time, the tendons naturally weaken. Poor posture in mechanics, slouching, or improper form can overload the rotator cuff. Think of your rotator cuff like the cables on a suspension bridge. If one cable weakens or frays, the whole system becomes unstable. That's why maintaining rotator cuff health is essential for long-term shoulder function. Rotator cuff injuries can range from mild inflammation to complete tears. The most common causes include the following: overuse and repetitive strain. Again, from throwing sports like baseball and football, or sports where you have overhead movements like tennis, swimming, and weightlifting. For jobs with repetitive shoulder motion, such as amongst painters, carpenters, or general contractors. Or if you have poor shoulder biomechanics, lifting weights with improper form, using too much force in daily activities, or not warming up before exercise. In addition, aging and degeneration occurs. Tendons naturally weaken with age. Blood supply decreases, making it harder for injuries to heal. Bone spurs can also develop over time, leading to rubbing against the tendons and causing damage. The key is prevention. So let's go over the best ways to keep your shoulders strong. To begin with, let's talk about strengthening the rotator cuff with targeted exercises. Building strength in your rotator cuff and surrounding muscles can protect your shoulder. Here are the best exercises. Number 1 are external rotations with resistance bands. Attach a resistance band to a stable surface, keep your elbow at your side, and rotate your arm outward. Do 2 to 3 sets of 10 to 15 reps per side. Number 2 are internal rotations with resistance bands. Similar to external rotations, but now moving your arm inward. Again, 2 to 3 sets of 10 to 15 reps per side. Next are scapular retractions, shoulder blade squeezes. Pull your shoulder blades together and hold for a few seconds. This strengthens the muscles that stabilize your shoulders. And then there's also shoulder raises, front and lateral raises. Using light dumbbells, gently raise your arms forward and sideways. This builds the shoulder endurance without straining the rotator cuff. Flexibility and mobility are also very key. Tight shoulders are more prone to injury. Try these simple stretches. To begin with, a cross-body shoulder stretch. Pull one arm across your chest and hold for 15 to 30 seconds. Then repeat on the other side. Number 2 is a sleeper stretch. You lie on your side with your arm at a 90-degree angle. Then you use your other hand to gently press your forearm down. Number 3 are wall angles. You stand against the wall and slowly raise your arms overhead. This helps to improve posture and shoulder mobility. Next, you need to be focused on posture as well. Poor posture is one of the biggest contributors to rotator cuff problems. Keep these tips in mind. Avoid slouching. Keep your shoulders back and down. When working at a desk, keep your screen at eye level. Strengthen your upper back to improve alignment as well. Next, you need to also focus on using proper form in sports and workouts. Don't overload your shoulders with too much weight. Keep your elbows slightly bent with lifting overhead. Warm up properly before workouts and avoid repetitive high impact motions if possible. So when should you seek medical help? Despite your best efforts, shoulder pain can still happen. Here's when to see a doctor. If you have persistent pain that lasts for more than a few weeks. If you have weakness or loss of motion in your arm. If you notice clicking or popping sounds in your shoulder. Or if you have pain that worsens at night or disrupts your sleep. At Chicago Arthritis and Regenerative Medicine, we specialize in non-surgical treatments like platelet-rich plasma, prolotherapy, and bone marrow-derived stem cell treatments to help treat damaged rotator cuffs naturally. If you're struggling with shoulder pain, there are effective options to heal without surgery. Some key takeaways: to protect your rotator cuff and avoid injuries, strengthen your shoulders with targeted exercises, improve flexibility and mobility, fix your posture to reduce strain, use proper form in sports and workouts, and seek medical help if pain persists. Your shoulders are built for movement. Let's keep them strong and pain-free. If you found this helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and check out our website at chicagoarthritis.com for more expert advice on staying pain-free and healthy. Until next time, stay healthy and live well.